Alright everybody, welcome back. It is Dylan or Jigsaw, and we are here with the series finale of Band of Brothers. When I started this series, I did not realize the learning experience I was about to go through, the emotional toll the series would take on me, and just the overall gratitude I have towards these men that went through all these experiences, that went through hell and back. It's because of those men and women that went to war for us that we are able to be here today doing what we do and have the freedom that we have in this country. And people really seem to forget that nowadays, and I can assure you that I will never be one of those people. As requested by you guys heavily, we will be starting the Pacific this week, so make sure to keep an eye out for episode 1 on the channel here soon. I've heard it's 10 times more intense and 10 times probably more, crazy. So after almost 10 weeks, let's get into the final episode of Band of Brothers Points. The last time we're gonna see this intro, dude. It's been a journey, my friends.
It was more than 3 years since Lewis Nixon and I decided to join the paratroops. And more than a year since we'd first gone to war. Not knowing what would happen to us. How long we'd be fighting. Where we'd end up. I certainly didn't expect to find myself at a place like this.
After everything you've been through, I can't blame you.
Here, this from Zelensky.
Oh, great.
What is that?
Is he doing any better than he was last episode, or?
Said he had all these photographs of the 506. Going all the way back to Toccoa. I traded them for a couple of Lugers.
That's a bargain.
Wow.
What do you think you'll do after this?
I get some breakfast.
Nah, after.
The big question, man.
Well, it's funny you should mention it, because I had a meeting with Colonel Sink.
Really?
Yeah, discussed the possibility of staying.
Oh. They probably expected him to want to be done, like everybody else, but some people,
What do you think about New Jersey?
they found a calling, man.
Job offers. Hard to fathom. And the war wasn't even over. I was still getting used to hot showers and morning swims.
I couldn't imagine going back to normal life after such an experience.
Although Hitler was dead, he had apparently ordered the SS to make it their last stand from which to mount a guerrilla resistance against the Allied advance. The first step was blocking the roads.
Well, I did a whole lot of nothing.
If you're looking for someone to find another way up that mountain, Easy Company is ready and willing.
Duly noted. I already recommended you to Colonel Sink.
Terrific. Let's go find out where Hitler lived.
Ron?
Jets, I just had a conversation with General Leclerc. He told me he was first into Paris, and by God, he wanted to be first into Berchtesgaden. Told him I understood his point.
I love how such a different tone of this episode.
Eerie. Not even any natives.
That's because this is the one town you can't deny being a true Nazi.
What do you mean?
Well, you have to be to live here.
Need to find some place we can put the Colonel.
How about right there?
Yeah, everybody probably dipped, man, because they knew that anybody that was a true Nazi, as bad as it sounds, probably ended up taking the easy way out because they knew, or fled to Argentina.
The Eagle's Nest was a surprise birthday present for Hitler, built with Nazi party money. A mountaintop stone retreat, 8,000 feet up, accessible by a gold-plated elevator. It was one of the crown jewels.
That is one thing I did not know.
I was afraid of heights.
A gold-plated elevator? And then he just ended up, you know, doing the deed himself, so that's kind of pointless. You know, I hate Hitler, but like beautiful architecture in here, I'll give him that. Oh, wow. I love the use of real, like actual photos from the time. Not that anybody would fake them, but you know, just it adds that feeling in your gut.
Listen up. From Corps, just came in, effective immediately. All troops stand fast on present positions.
Standing fast.
Want to hear it? You ready for it? Listen up. German army surrendered.
Let's go.
Is it? Yeah.
War's over, boys. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, is there gonna be a bunch of that VAT 69 or something? That'd be cool. I mean, not to like feed into the drinking, but you know what? It is. Tell me it is. Come on. Give the man his alcohol. Holy crap.
10,000 bottles of the world's finest liquor, wine, and champagne helped Easy Company mark the day
Let's
the war
go.
went in.
War's over, guys. Holy crap, man.
Instead of an aggressive combat unit, we became an occupation force. And no one wanted to leave Birch's Garden. Until they saw Austria.
Yeah, I couldn't blame them there. Even Germany, a lot of Germany, Austria, and all that, like, it's gorgeous country. Like, imagine living there. Like, that's what you see every day of your life. I'm so happy, dude. The emotions from last episode to this episode, holy crap. Got me all over the place.
I wonder what will happen to us, to people like you and me, when there are finally no more wars to occupy us.
Shut the hell up and sign whatever paper he's got for you.
Please accept this as my formal surrender, Major. It is better than to lay it on the desk of a clerk.
You may keep your sidearm, Colonel.
I would have taken it, but I guess at the end of the day, you know.
But Okinawa is the next big step towards victory over Japan. A victory that can only be won by work, war bonds, and heroic sacrifice.
That'll be a rough one, let me tell you that much.
What are you crouching down for, Perko? Think the deer's gonna shoot back?
Leave me alone.
How about y'all just shut up? Let Shifty kill us some dinner.
What's the matter, Bull? You tired of eating dried up spuds 3 times a day?
Yeah, I would be shit.
Seems they want me to stay around a while.
You serious?
How many points you need? 15. 15? Jesus Christ, I thought I had it bad. No Purple Hearts, never was injured.
Company! Platoon!
That would suck knowing that you gotta stay and a bunch of your buddies are going home though, you know what I mean?
General Taylor is aware that many veterans, including Normandy veterans, still do not have the 85 points required to be discharged. On this, the anniversary of D-Day, he has authorized a lottery to send one man home in each company, effective immediately. For Easy Company, the winner is serial number 130-66266, Sergeant Darrell C. Powers.
That's how it's done, Shifty.
General Taylor has also announced that the 101st Airborne Division will definitely be redeployed to the Pacific. So, beginning tomorrow at 0600 hours, we will begin training to go to war.
Damn. That would be devastating to hear, dude. Ugh.
Don't mean to interrupt you, sir. I just wanted to, say goodbye. Back home in Virginia. Well, I just don't rightly know how I'm gonna explain all this. You see,
Oh, dude.
I seen.
You're a hell of a fine soldier, Shifty. There's nothing more to explain. 2 days later, Shifty Powers was on a truck headed for the rear and a boat home. Unfortunately, the truck was hit head-on by a drunken corporal from another regiment. Shifty had a broken pelvis, a broken arm, and a bad concussion. He survived, but had to spend the next few months in a series of hospitals. I wish I could say that he was our only casualty.
Oh, no. No, don't say that.
Guts and Glory here applied for a transfer.
What?
13th Airborne are heading out for the Pacific right away. If I'm going, I want to get it over with.
Oh, wow.
So you were given command of the company on D-Day?
That's right.
God, dude, it's been so long seeing this.
I fired my last shots there.
Well, the whole damn war?
Yes, sir.
You got through Bastogne without having to fire your weapon?
Yeah.
That's correct, sir.
And you were on the line the whole time?
Yes, sir.
Can't imagine a tougher test for a leader. Having to sit through a siege like that? Under those conditions?
Man, I think he's going through it bad right now. He's not okay.
If they do go to the Pacific eventually, you should be running one of the battalions.
Thank you, sir.
And frankly, I think you men have earned the right to keep you around.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So
That's good to know, though.
Waiting for.
It's in the fucking room, Webb. One of those Polacks what was at the slave camp said this is where the guy lives, right here.
Which camp?
Whatever camp. Under direct orders, and I'm happy to follow it.
What are they up to now? This does not seem like a good idea.
Doesn't matter here.
Oh, the fuck it doesn't. What if this guy's just a soldier? What if he's an officer with no ties to the SS? What if he's innocent?
You know what? What if he's a fucking Nazi commandant of a fucking slave camp?
Which one? Which camp? You don't have any proof.
Were you at Landsberg?
You know I was.
You think he's a soldier like you and me? Fucking innocent German officer? Where the hell have you been for the past 3 years?
Yeah, but you can't just go in there assuming shit, man. That's gonna get yourself.
Wer sind Sie? Was machen Sie hier?
What?
Ich habe gar nichts.
Shut up.
Was machen Sie?
Ruhe.
Nein.
Don't fucking lie to me.
Sie täuschen sich. Sie können nicht hier reinkommen.
You did it,
Sie können nicht hier reinkommen. Nein.
Oh boy. It's definitely getting personal.
He's guilty. Liebgott says so.
He probably is.
Son of a bitch. Shoot him. Shoot him!
No.
Oh my god. Good luck explaining this shit, man. This guy could be innocent for all we fucking know.
Unit is discharged. We leave when my captain gets transferred. It is the end of my second war.
Jesus.
I'm going home now. To Mannheim.
I'll take this one. Postcard bitte. Okay.
Hey, Webster! My relief. Don't salute the Germans.
When he says his second war, is he saying that he went through World War I as well? Because he looked kind of old, but
How about you?
45, 18. I mean, he could have, you know.
Go ahead, take off. It's my turn.
Okay, see you back at the farm.
81. Eh? I have 81 points.
Well, it's just not good enough.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't tell me this is the next casualty, dude.
It's Private Janowek.
He was dead when they brought him in.
Oh, for sake, man. I would lose my goddamn mind at this point.
It's D-Day. It's 2nd Platoon's own Bill Garnett. Old gonorrhea himself. Just landed in Normandy and wound up like I don't know what. Whose side are you on? What a fucking character.
Hey, Bill was a man, okay?
Got his leg blown off in Bastogne. Wait here. You okay, Matt? You need some help?
They wouldn't give me any gas. Krauts.
Oh, God.
Why don't you give me a weapon?
Well, I guess I'll just use his jiba. I don't think he's going to be needing it.
Hold on a second now, right?
Oh, my God!
You can't operate on him?
Not me. You'd need a brain surgeon. And even if you had one, I don't think there's any hope.
You find the shooter. I want him alive. Come on, help me.
What are you doing?
We're gonna go find a brain surgeon.
Yeah, bring that motherfucker in alive so we can have a chat with him.
Bull, Mular. You each take a squad and one of these witnesses on a house-to-house search. We shoot this bastard on sight? Try and take him alive.
Where's Grant now?
They took him to a crowd hospital, said they could drum up any good doctors.
I hope the bull gets his hands on this guy, bro. I really do.
What happened to him? He was shot in the head.
Dude, if they can save this guy, I'm gonna lose it.
If you want him.
Somebody's taking a bigger beat than me and him.
Wanna play a different game?
Oh, did they find him?
Where is he?
How's Grant?
Where is he?
Is he okay?
Where is he?
Is him?
That's him. Replacement. Our company.
Where's the weapon?
Wow. So he hasn't even done a goddamn thing. Do it. No hesitation.
Have the MPs take care of this piece of shit.
Grant's dead?
No. Crown surgeon says he's gonna make it.
Thank God. Oh, man, I'm still baffled about that whole situation. I saw it coming from miles away, but I really didn't think it would happen.
So you make your decision yet?
God.
I know Easy Company's gonna need a commanding officer post-war, somebody to hold their hand, keep them from killing each other. It better be somebody who knows what they're doing.
Yep, I couldn't agree more.
I mean, it's absolutely irresponsible to leave them in the hands of the wrong person.
So you've decided to stay in the Army?
Yes, I'm gonna stay with the men.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
He does seem like the kind of man that could make an absolute career out of the military.
Some of us would stay by choice.
Absolutely.
Right now, down at the airfield, there is a German general who was a little PO'd about having it surrender to Private Babe Heffron from South Philly, just beneath his stature.
Understandable, sir.
Yeah. I thought Second Lieutenant Carwood Lipton from West Virginia could soothe his ruffled feathers.
No problem, sir. Major, is this the type of job I can expect from now on?
Yeah. Yeah. When we're not sunning ourselves by the lake.
Man, it's so crazy. Hey! Oh.
Captain Sobel?
Major Winters?
Captain Sobel. We salute the rank, not the man.
Yeah, you little prick. Man, it's a piece of work, man. I tell you, something about that guy.
Es war ein langer Krieg. Es war ein harter Krieg.
You got?
Man, it's been a long war. It's been a tough war.
Ihr habt tapfer und stolz für euer Vaterland gekämpft,
You are a special group.
die ineinander einen Zusammenhalt gefunden hat,
We found in one another a bond.
wie sich nur im Kampf entwickeln kann.
It shows you just the absolute humanity within the men of an army. You know, like they're there because they have to be, not because they typically want to be. And like it said in the beginning of the episode, or last episode, they related so much. They could have related so much and done so much better.
Sie alle verdienen ein langes und glückliches Leben in Frieden.
We deserve long and happy lives in peace.
Man. It's such a different tone episode, though. Like, from what we've seen, it's just crazy thinking that we're already at the end of the war, you know? Like, it's just... The American pastime, baby.
Come on, Pee-wee, let's get him here, baby.
Ooh!
Well, Compton came back to see the company to let us know that he was all right. He became a prosecutor in Los Angeles. He convicted Sirhan in the murder of Robert Kennedy and was later appointed to the California Court of Appeals.
Wow.
David Webster became a writer for the Saturday Evening Post and Wall Street Journal, and later wrote a book about sharks. In 1961, he went out on the ocean alone and was never seen again.
What? Really?
Johnny Martin would return to his job at the railroad and then start his own construction company. He splits his time between Arizona and a place in Montana.
Oh, I wish I had a place in Montana. Man's living my dream.
George Luz became a handyman in Providence, Rhode Island. And as a testament to his character, 1,600 people attended his funeral in 1998.
Wow.
Joe Liebgott returned to San Francisco and drove his...
Yeah.
Bull Ranneman was one of the best soldiers I ever had. He went into the earth-moving business in Arkansas.
Nice.
He's still there.
Awesome. The bull, baby.
Alton Moore returned to Wyoming with a unique souvenir. Hitler's personal photo album. He was killed in a car accident.
Oh, no.
How we lived our lives after the war was as varied as each man. Carwood Lipton became a glass-making executive in charge of factories all over the world.
Wow.
He has a nice life in North Carolina. Harry Welsh. He married Kitty Grogan, became an administrator for the Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania school system. Ronald Spears stayed in the Army, served in Korea. In 1950,
I remember you guys saying that as well.
Spandau Prison.
Oh, wow.
He retired a lieutenant colonel.
Damn! Spears, man. What happened to Garnier, though? I need to know what happened to my man. And Toy, like, are they okay?
Lewis Nixon had some tough times after the war. He was divorced a couple of times. Then in 1956, he married a woman named Grace, and everything came together for him. He spent the rest of his life with her, traveling the world. My friend Lou died in 1995.
Man.
I took up his job offer and was a personnel manager at the Nixon Nitration Works until I was called back into service in 1950 to train officers and rangers. I chose not to go to Korea. I'd had enough of war.
And I can't blame you. Man, why am I starting to tear up again?
A very unusual feeling. It's a very unusual happening, and it's a very unusual bonding.
We knew that we could depend on each other. And so we were a close-knit group.
Just brave, so brave is unbelievable. And
Malarkey.
I don't know anybody that I admire more than Bill Garnier and Joe Toy, and
absolutely
very, very special.
I'm just one part of the big war.
That's got to be Garnier. Come on.
And I'm proud to be a part of it.
The fellas that are
Babe.
still buried over there, and those that come home to be buried.
Seemed like you figured, you thought that you could
trying
do
to
just
guess.
about anything. And after the war was over,
Shifty.
you came back.
We're just hoping to stay alive, that's all. Yeah.
Henry V was talking to his men. He said, from this day to the ending of the world, we in it shall be remembered.
I cherish the memories of a question my grandson asked me the other day when he said, Grandpa, were you a hero in the war? Grandpa
Jeez.
said no. But I served in a company of heroes.
Dude. Oh, dude, I might break down a little bit. That was just more emotional than I thought the ending was going to be. I remember you guys saying early on that at the end of the series, it reveals who all those men were, commentating at the beginning and giving their experiences firsthand. And just seeing all the names revealed was awesome. It's just, man, it's still like emotional seeing all those guys get to go home, you know, because that was an intense war. A lot of great, absolute great men were lost. And it's just knowing that Sergeant Grant did survive was awesome. I'm glad he made it, because that was just an absolutely ridiculous situation. If any of you know what ended up happening to the replacement that shot Sergeant Grant, please let me know down below. I am very curious. If he ended up just obviously going to, you know, a military prison or anything like that, or what came about of that guy. Absolute control of Spears for being able to hold back and not pull the trigger, because I don't think I would have been able to do that if someone shot my brother like that, just out of drunken bullshit, you know what I mean? Like, absolute bullshit. I just want to thank each and every one of you who has been with me on this journey with Band of Brothers. It has been, like I said at the beginning of the video, an absolute ride, a learning experience, and I can't thank you guys enough for recommending me this show to start with in the first place. We will be going on to the Pacific here next, and I'm very excited to start that. You guys said it's a great show, maybe even more intense and dramatic than what we just watched, so that's a great heads up. Thank you. I will forever remember this experience and this journey we went on together watching this show, And like I cannot thank you guys enough for being the support system that you guys were, giving me all the info I needed in the comments about each and every person, about other situations that I didn't fully understand while watching the show. You guys have been nothing short of amazing. So thank you very much. As well as the Pacific, I also do movie reactions, so if you guys have any movies you'd like for me to react to, make sure to comment those down below as well. I also have a Google Drive link that you guys can click on for you guys to go in there, add a bunch of movies to a list that I have created for everybody to access, and then I will let you guys know if I have seen it or not, and we can get that reaction on the channel as well. What an amazing show, an amazing series about some absolutely amazing men who went through hell. Seems like an understatement. I keep saying through hell and back, but they went through hell and back on their knees. You know what I mean? Like, it was just horrible what they had to go through. Bastogne seemed like it would have just been a mental disaster. It would have. I know I personally would have not made it through one of the situations probably that they've been through, or at least I don't think I would. I like to think that I'd be able to make it, but those men are tough. And that level of toughness, just honestly, it's hard to find nowadays. So again, thank you guys so much for all your constant love and support on this Band of Brothers series. It has been an amazing journey, and I can't thank you enough. If you have any other shows or movies you'd like for me to react to, like I said, make sure to comment them down below. Keep an eye out for the Pacific coming out sometime this week, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Adios.